On the way down screaming, if all we have is time, then we'll be.
Hey guys, XMaster here, and today, still working on the dank history project, but it all should be over by Friday. But I'm still gonna be making a video today, just discussing all of the leaks that happened about Black Ops 3. There was a leak about the next Call of Duty for 2016 and the space warfare everything, but I will try to cover that tomorrow. And for now, I will be talking about the Black Ops 3 leaks. So there was a couple leaks. One was about the 10th specialist, which everybody was speculating would come after seeing that gauntlet map and the 9 specialists already in the game being shown in the little showcase areas. And then there was one where the name was scratched out. So there was a card in the showcase for that last specialist, or at least what should be the last specialist area. And it was a card for the Jack of all spades. Now the community is guessing that the new specialist will be called Blackjack. Basically, you're a thief and you have this ability to steal your opponent's specialist weapon or ability. Now the community isn't really sure how this is going to work. First of all, we don't know. This is not confirmed, so we don't know anything for sure, but guessing on this, because it makes sense for the Jack of all trades to be a sign for this type of specialist, because it's a Jack of all trades, someone who has all of the trades, someone who can do everything kind of thing, you know, like everything in one. So all of the stuff in one card, something like that. What the community is saying is that the ability will be to, if somebody else is using their specialist ability or weapon and you kill them, you steal it. Now personally, I like the whole concept of it, but I don't like the actual thing, how it would play out. First of all, if somebody has their ability, like the good side of this is that you don't have to use one specific ability. You can use a bunch, one specific specialist. You can also jump from ability to a weapon depending on what the opponent is using. But here you don't really get to choose. You don't get a choice. You just pick something that will give you an option to be any random specialist. Now the problem with this is if the other person is using a specialist, you have a very high chance of dying, right? Like if someone is coming directly at you with a purifier or a ripper, it's kind of, I don't know, there should be a way to, if you die while trying to use your ability, it should be made that if your ability, you don't really use it, it doesn't have a timeout bar, it doesn't use the bar until you actually steal the ability. Now this is kind of situational, because sometimes I think it's normal that you go entire game without actually killing somebody in their ability. So this is a little bit too situational to be a specialist, in my opinion. Now the concept is good, and if it some way could be improved, then I think this would be a very, very good idea. The specialist weapon for this Blackjack, we have no idea. But you also should be able to steal specialists from people that have theirs charged up, but they haven't used it. That would make it probably balanced and good. Next, we have something that I'm very, very excited about, and we'll basically get the answer, a short-term answer tomorrow. So now tomorrow, if you guys didn't know, is the DLC 2 trailer release, and I'm so excited for this. It's kind of one of those things where I don't believe it, but it's happening, right? I know it's happening, but I don't believe it, and it sounds weird, but I know that it's happening, but it just doesn't click in. And so it's with Dark Matter too. And yeah, it's just because I'm excited about it, and I think that's a normal thing. But let's get into the next thing. So tomorrow is a DLC 2 trailer. We get 4 new maps and a zombie map, and there was this coordinate thing on Skyjacked. I will show you this, and this has been found as an Easter egg. Now the community thought that these coordinates are actually an Easter egg hinting to the next map in a future DLC. So if we don't get it this DLC, we could be possibly getting it in DLC 3 or 4. But basically what this is if you type these coordinates into Google Maps or Bing Maps or whatever, then you get a bank in Italy, and the nearest attraction to that is a castle. Now we've already had 2 castle maps, or castle and 2 different maps. The Rising Drac was a castle, and there is a castle sort of area in Splash, but we could still have a full-sized castle map for only a castle, which would be pretty awesome. But I'm really hoping for a bank. I don't know, I just really like the whole theme of a bank. Now the bank also would make sense with a blackjack because bank robber, you know, pretty common thing, and so that would make sense if it did that. My opinion on all of this, I do think that the blackjack is true, and I do think that the castle and bank map is true. Usually I'm not this quick into jumping into believing a leak is true, but with the past leaks being true, and because of the evidence to back all this up, I think that we will be having these things come true, and hopefully they're tomorrow. I believe that if they're going to release a specialist, it should be tomorrow. In that trailer they will show us, and you will have to get it through a DLC, which will be bad for the people who don't buy the DLC. But I'm guessing that if they will release it with the DLC, the 10th specialist, and it might have a castle or a bank map. Now, one more thing, double weekend starting Friday 10 a.m. PST and ending Monday 10 a.m. PST as usual. It is a double weekend, so double weapon XP and double normal XP, and this applies for both zombies and multiplayer, so get ready for that. I'm already Prestige Master, so let's see what level I can get to. I'm about around 70, maybe I can get to 90, maybe that's too much, I don't know, 80, 85, but yeah, we'll see. So yeah, very hyped for tomorrow. The new trailer is coming out. Well, I guess tomorrow I'll be making a video on the trailer, but I'll also try to make a video on the Space Warfare pretty soon. There's a lot of leaks, some came out today as well. I personally do not think that the Space Warfare is going to happen. I will discuss this in a different video. Okay, now I literally just checked the Twitter for Call of Duty, and these are two tweets. This is just double level. And here is a tweet. It says, tune in tomorrow at 11 a.m. PT for DLC 2 intel from @Treyarch in the BO3 live event. Viewer, there will be zombies. And look at this image. It looks like the people that we play as in zombies are becoming prisoners, so we might have to escape from this building, which is a prison essentially. And if you see the background of the door, it looks like that image that we have, that the community has been speculating for zombies, so maybe that is being revealed tomorrow as well. That will be in the description, as I do not want a copyright strike. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe for daily Call of Duty content, and I will see you next time.
If all we have is time, then we'll be alright. It's not much, but it's better than nothing. We're running on fumes, but we'll make it